So, my plan was to finish secondary school at 16, gain admission immediately, and then run my 4-year course in the university and graduate at 20. And then go for NYSC, serve for a year, be done by 21, get a good job before I'm 22, and then save up, get a good car, start planning to build my own house, and then by 25 get married and start having kids, and then that's the end of the plan. But not so much of a bad plan anyway, and I'm sure a whole lot of us have similar or even grander plans. But life happened. My name is Laoli Victoria, and today I just want to talk about how life happens to us all. It's amazing that we all had a picture, a grand picture of what we wanted or where we want to be, how we want to be. We had grand pictures of the future that we wanted, that we're trying to build, that we're walking towards. Beautiful, beautiful, grand pictures. And there's nothing bad about dreaming. It's amazing. It keeps us on our toes every waking moment. But along the way, there are just so many factors that are beyond our control. There are so many things that life throws at us that we cannot exactly control. Yeah, indeed, I finished secondary school at 16, but it wasn't anywhere in my plan to wait for 3 good years before getting admission. And admission came at last, and I never planned that the passion I had for my course of study was going to be sucked out of me because of a poor educational system. But all of that is not to blame indeed, it's just life happening. But I don't know about you, but for me, I guess maybe I look back now, I have no regrets. But I think I could have actually sailed through the storms of those times even much better than I did if I had known better. Now, of course, it's easy for us to lay back down and just wallow in pity, in pain of how our plans were blown to smithereens. Yeah, that happens to the best of us. But along the way, we need to learn to pick up ourselves. I do know of a friend who spent 10 years, actually, 10 good years, that's a whole decade before getting admission. In fact, I know people who actually never gain admission till now. And it would be erroneous of any of us to actually use that as a yardstick to determine or to decipher if such a person is being successful or not, or if we are the ones actually being successful or not. I think the best way we can actually interpret this is how we pick ourselves up when life actually knocks us down. What we do when plan A goes to bits. I once read somewhere that never be afraid, never fret when your plan goes awry. Alright? When plan A, plan B, and plan C just doesn't work out, don't be afraid. There's still letter D to Z. So, plan A didn't work out, plan B didn't work out, plan C didn't work out. Try plan D, E, F, G, H, I. Keep trying as many plans as you need to get it working. The old story ends, of course, the moment you stop trying, the moment you give up, the moment you allow the wind to blow you in the direction it wants you. So I waited for 3 good years before getting admission into the university, and it took me 1 full year to finally learn that I had been reacting the wrong way. My first year at home was filled with complaints, was filled with nags, was filled with groanings and grumblings about so many things that were going wrong in my life, and comparing myself with others who had gone ahead, seemingly gone ahead, and I was miserable. Only until the moment when I realized that I could make the best of this moment. I could learn something. I could do something with myself. So I poured myself into my gifts. I realized back then I loved to write. Alright, I loved to write. I loved to talk. I loved to read. So I poured all my attention into those things, and I actually started living better. I started feeling happier. Alright, there were avenues for me to vent myself, to vent my feelings, to vent my emotions, and they really did help. Not only did they help in venting my emotions, I became better at those things. I sharpened my skills at writing, I sharpened my skills at talking, and I read a whole lot more, which gave me the opportunity to be versed in a number of fields that were not even mine. So, question is, how do you handle those moments when life hits you hard? It could be the death of a loved one. It could be that big plan that just didn't work out. It could be that big business that you had hoped on completely that just failed. It could be disappointment from a partner. It could be anything at all. You know, there's a common one that happens for undergraduates, where at the final moment, alright, when you're writing your final year project, that's when one spirit from the village just attacks your laptop. Either the laptop goes bad, or the flash drive where your project is saved gets corrupted, or someone steals your project. Something just always happens, and then you have to start from the beginning. And those moments can be really agonizing. But we all know that at that point in time, you have no choice than to bounce back, else the consequences will be grave. We know that you just have to start again. No one is going to take that excuse from you, so you just have to pour yourself harder this time around. Get yourself up, dust up, and start again. So yeah, life can deal you some really, really terrible cards, but you still have to pick yourself up and try again and do better this time around, because you've learned from what happened. You've learned how to do it the first time, so you can do it better and faster this time around. Doesn't mean it to be any easier. It only means you know how to navigate it this time around. Life will always deal hard cards, but you have to learn to play harder. You have to learn to get up even better and stronger. So, my encouragement, each time life knocks you down, get up and start again. That's it. Plan A goes to bit, plan B goes to bit. Keep trying till you get to plan Z. And when plan Z goes to bit as well, try plan A, B, plan A, C, plan A, D, plan A, E. There ain't no limit to how many times you can try. So keep trying. Keep trying. I have no assurance to tell you it's all going to be fine and to talk you into it, but I can tell you, you'll keep living. You'll keep living. Not just existing. You'll keep living because you keep pushing harder each time, and you keep getting stronger and better. So, it may be a cliche, but I can tell you this: you can get better. So, live. Not just live. Keep pushing. And somehow, somewhere, you'll find yourself living. My name is Lawi. If you want to go down this 516. Have a wonderful time ahead.